I woke up at 7:49 a.m. on September 22nd to clear skies and unseasonably mild temperatures. I began my standard morning routine: dental cleaning, bodily cleansing, facial cleaning, wardrobe selection, and hair reformatting. I was finished by 8:13 a.m., giving me 17 minutes to get to class. I arrived 3 minutes early. I opened my notebook promptly and dutifully took notes on the lecture topic of the day, the beginnings of jazz. I don't understand jazz, its dissonances strike me as uncomfortable, and in general, I find it rather unenjoyable. Perhaps this class will teach me how to interpret the abstract. The class ended 2 minutes early. I went back to my room and completed my assignment for the next class. At 11:09 a.m. I reasoned it was time for lunch. Afterwards, I went back to my room and worked on other assignments for my classes tomorrow. At 6:07 p.m. I reasoned it was time for dinner. I selected a suitably nutritious meal, consisting of the recommended federal allowances of grains, fruits, vegetables, proteins, and sugars. I indulged myself with a vanilla pudding. I went back to my room. At 9:39 p.m., I went to sleep.
I woke up in a haze a few hours later, barely able to get my bearings, the light blaring at me like an air horn to the face. I felt terrible. My head buzzed, my lungs ached, and something was stinging my right foot. I fell out of bed, threw on something reasonable, and wandered outside. I thought I heard some jazz coming down the block, some Charlie Parker, so I stumbled towards it. I felt hungry. The pizza felt warm in my hands, like it was alive. That Charlie Parker nagged at me. I followed it, but it kept flying around wildly, like a lottery winner on acid. I called Nick to see if he knew of any place that was playing any Charlie Parker. No, came the reply. Yet it persisted, louder now. I ignored it. Suddenly, I became terribly afraid of the sights around me. Buildings became oppressive monoliths. Cars, wild animals careening wildly all over the street. People became random, slow columns that would kill you if you touched them. And Charlie Parker was louder than ever. I closed my eyes, but the world lurched forward. I fell, and I kept falling. I kept falling until I thought it was impossible to fall anymore. Suddenly, I stopped. It was all dark and still. I don't remember anything else.
I woke up at 7:49 a.m. on September 23rd to overcast skies and cool temperatures.